Greetings and welcome to this edition of the Global Healing Network. Today I'm joined by a practitioner from the West Coast, Dr. Pho Tran, who is a QiGong Master. And maybe some of you have an idea about what that is, but Master Tran has a very unique way of interfacing with his clients. So we hope to share some of that in the next few minutes. Welcome, Master Tran.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Uh,
So you want to start off by maybe talking about a case, and then we'll go back and talk about how you actually work. But maybe a case of a difficult case that you help of somebody that really come to you. Is there any case that comes to mind?
uh, uh, the people they come to me is not the simple problem.
Mm.
They because I don't want to take care the simple problem. Uh-huh. I always the people they come to see me is they already got some difficult problem. Then I have to tell the patient, don't worry too much. You worry too much, you you already nervous, and the problem is very difficult to help you. So you have to calm down. You take the very relaxed situation, and I can use my technique to find out what's going on.
So what do you actually do?
Usually, the first step I would tell the people is very simple. After the human was born, the human just waiting for die. That's so easy. Nobody accept to die. That's some people they very nervous, very scared. I got problem. I going to die. That's already killed the patient already.
That's very
So
true.
we have to
Right.
very proud. The human just waiting to die. That's a very positive thinking. Don't worry about the illness. We just find out what's going on, what's
So
wrong.
So when someone comes to you and they're sitting in front of you, what do you do yourself to figure out what's going on?
Uh, the the people come to see me. I will tell the people take couple deep breaths, inhale by nose, exhale by mouth. This kind of inhale, exhale, just helping the people calm down, go back to normal,
Mhm.
and we can check what's going on. The main problem is what area the circulation cannot go through. The circulation cannot go through. How can our body the cell they got the nutrition to supply,
Mm-hmm.
and the nutrition cannot go through to supply to the cell. The cell always is missing the nutrition, and the cell will be problem.
Okay.
That's a very basic. That's we use our very old fashioned. We check the body. The circulation is go through everywhere or not.
So how do you actually check the body?
I usually we check the the patient by the two uh, very the main nerve. That's the nerve from from our brain. They're going down in the back, like they're going down these 2 points and going
Mm-hmm.
down, and they follow the spine cord. The spine
Yeah.
cord like the main one, and this one is the nerve. That's they the three come to one.
Okay.
The spine cord and two big nerves.
So when you say that you check those, what exactly do you do?
After we check, we find out what's
No. But how do you check? See, that's what's
okay.
different. This is unique part
That's
of your third.
we need to very concentrate, and we need to very calm down. And because we always learn this qigong by the meditation, by the meditation, when we meditation, we need to calm down. We need to calm down and we observe, and the energy, they changing. That's we the same way. We check the two main nerve, and we check it, and we send the energy to the two main nerve.
So, let me help out here because we've had extensive conversations about this. So, what I understand that you're doing is through your own gifts, you put your hands over the person or on their shoulders, and you can actually feel where there's a blockage in their body.
Yes, after we put our hand very calm, very comfortable, and the patient, the main two nerve, and the energy, they go follow the two main nerve, and the energy go to check, and anywhere is broken, the energy cannot go through, so we can know that area got some problem.
So, I remember in my Qigong training, we would run our hand over the body and we were trained to sense where there was a weakness. So it sounds like in what you're doing, you put the hands on the body and literally you can sense. It's almost like if I have a rug that has different pieces of furniture and I pull the rug, I can actually feel where there's a block, where there's something on the rug that's preventing me from pulling it. So what I'm hearing is that you can sense where in the body there's a blockage, right? That's creating a problem.
Yes. Because of the different qigong, they got the different style.
Right.
My style is I learn from my master. My master, they teach us just very calm down. We have to very calm down. Then we can see the problem.
Right. So if you can say a little bit about your training, because I know you're from Vietnam, but then you were in China, right? You were a practitioner of Kung Fu.
Yes.
Can you talk about how you got into this branch, so to speak, of working with the energy?
Oh, that's the reason. The beginning I learned the kung fu, and after I learned the kung fu you learning, we need to practice fighting each other together. And by the accident, I was hurting for my friend, so I looking the master to heal the problem. That's very lucky. I met one master, very good technique. And after that, my master, they heal my body, and I feel so wonderful. And I asked my master to teach me, and the master say no. Why you learn this one? And I say I want to learn this one very good technique to for the future. My family got some problem, I can help my family. And finally the master, they teach me the this kind the technique to helping found the pain, and how to heal by the universal energy.
So that's interesting when we start talking about universal energy, because that implies when you're working with somebody, do you see yourself as a channel for that energy? Like, I know we were talking about this earlier. How does it actually work for you when you're working with somebody?
When I check somebody, I put my hand uh, with the patient to find what area block it. Like we take the patient go to the one machine to check it, like the MRI or X-ray, and because we learn and we practice our energy, and our energy is much strong and powerful. That's our use our very powerful energy to check the patient, like the photocopy, and our energy to touch there, and we take all the information, we copy all the information for the patient to our body, and after we copy, the problem area they will show up in our body. And in our body we know exactly the patient got the problem where. That's why Dr. Kokyai say, how can you know I got some pain there? Because that's the answer already. Because we copy, and we take the copy, we check it. What area got problem? Because the energy they show up in my body already.
So it's almost like you're a bioenergetic computer where you're actually reading what's actually happening in the other person's energetic field. You take that in, and your own internal computer spits out an answer, so to speak, in terms of what you need to do to heal them.
Yes, just depend. After we check the patient, the patient got so much pain. Exactly, I can feel by myself. What kind of pain the patient they got. I already got that kind of the pain already. That's why the beginning, after I successful, I can check by my energy. I really want to quit my job because every day I got different kind of pain in my body. This patient they got the elbow problem. I got the elbow problem.
Okay.
Next patient got the neck problem. I got the neck problem. And that next patient got the knee problem. I got the knee problem. That's why I can after I check it and the problem is so up in my body, I so wonder, and I want to quit because I cannot I cannot
Can't function.
all kind of pain
Right.
in my body, for so much pain.
So what did you do? How did you solve that problem?
But the problem they just show up in my body just a short time, maybe 5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes. The beginning they show up in my body is not 5 minutes, it's half hour. That's the beginning. My master told me, if you want to learn this one, you have to share the pain with the patient. You are very proud you can take this kind of pain. If you cannot take this kind of pain, you don't learn this one because you want to share
you, right?
because you want to share the pain, the problem. You have to share the pain with the patient. That's when I was 16-year-old. My master already told me, if you learn this one, you got all kind of pain. After I got this gift, I got this kind the energy they show up in my body. The beginning I so scared. I want to quit because one day I got different kind of pain all the time.
Oh wow. So I mean that's fascinating, and there are definitely people that can pick up on other people's pain, physical and emotional. So in cultivating your practice, what kind of things do you think were most helpful for you to develop the insight and energy now to take that information and actually use it to heal people?
The very help is the meditation. Because the meditation, if you meditation is you want to learn you want to update your energy in your own body, and that's one. The energy is cannot bring you any money, any title in the job in the company. You know, that's the that's the main love. You love this kind, the whole world people. You want to help some people. That's the meditation.
Well, it's so good to hear that the energy goes back to love, which is the greatest power in the phenomenal plane here. And you actually, so that becomes the source.
Yes.
With your meditation and your healing.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, I don't think anything more needs to be said about that.
You say something more clearly. I appreciate it.
I have a little practice with English here, right?
But because my English is very little, very limited.
Well, I know that you were on one of the last boats out of Vietnam, if I remember the story, right? And then you were here in the Bronx for a while, and now you're back. You're in California.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there are many people that appreciate your presence.
Oh, thank
you.
You're welcome.
You know, I had a colleague that had a full thickness tear of his rotator cuff, and within 3 treatments between that and a little stem cell therapy, it's as good as new. And you know, there are many other stories that we could share, but the point is that it is possible to tap into this kind of universal energy that flows through all of us, and through meditation and with some training to actually cultivate that in a way that from heart to heart you can heal other people. And basically, we thank you for your example of somebody that can do that.
You don't need to say thank to me. If you want to say, you have to say thank you, God, because
yes.
the universal energy is from God, and I am is nothing. I just want one helper. You know, God tell me go to east or west or go to helping the people. I just like the employee. I'm working for God, you know.
That's great. That's great. Well, thank you for joining us today. Is there any contact information you would like to give out? Perhaps a number of somebody that's passing through California, or someone is there that's actually looking at this that might want to avail themselves of your service?
I think is if you see this conversation, I talking with Dr. Kokyai, and if you need something help, you just call Dr. Kokyai.
Okay, and I'll pass it on.
Because I don't want to put my information in the video, because I just working.
Say no more.
I working for Dr. Kokyai, which is say to help all the people need help.
Okay. Well, thank you again, and thank you for joining us. Take care.
You're welcome.